back to Straight Facts, a bi-weekly conversation between four friends, their HBCU experiences, and all things from college to pop culture. I'm Kelsey. How y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm Fran. How are y'all?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alan. We back at it.
And this Joe.
Yes.
Mental health check-in. Y'all know how we do. Sandra, we're gonna start with you.
This week is close to being finals week. I'm doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Finals is coming. I'm a little want to be more prepared. So that's how I'm feeling good.
Same. I need to definitely prepare more for finals. But yeah, it's. I'm ready for a break. My brain needs a break.
Everybody needs a break, man.
I'm good. Pushing through. School's almost over. Thank God. I'm not looking forward to being at home for a month, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of.
I started pretty good. Went home for the whole Thanksgiving break. So I didn't do schoolwork for about a week. So everything good though.
Good.
All right, so we're going to talk about today some hot topics. You know, anything you see on the Shade Room, spiritual world, Hollywood Unlocked. You know, we're gonna talk about it today. Not intentionally, definitely not. I want to start off with, everybody knows Adele just dropped her 30 album. Have y'all listened to it?
I played it while I was driving. Have I listened to it deep in my psyche?
Me either.
My roommate, he in love.
Really?
That's
interesting.
Surprising.
Yeah, you?
Good. Nah, I ain't listened to it.
Okay, so her appearance has changed dramatically.
Is she?
Wait, you don't know what Adele looked like before?
Why are you laughing when you said that?
No, I didn't mean it like that. No, I'm just saying you didn't. No, I swear I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying you don't know what she looked.
Oh my God.
No, because Adele is a big star. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Were you not familiar with her before?
Yeah.
Anyway, since she's made a very dramatic change, she's lost over 100 pounds, and a lot of people are saying,
to Adele.
yeah, for her health, definitely. A lot of people are saying oh, she's so pretty now. You know, using the word now, basically saying
she wasn't pretty before.
Exactly. And so I wanted to know y'all's thoughts on is bigness equated to the absence of beauty? So, however you want to tackle that.
What? Say that
Does
again.
your weight?
Oh, I can't say
I know. You say Linda, did you know what she meant?
That's what she said. She said, does your weight equal your beauty?
Yes.
Does it matter? And don't take a long time to ponder.
What you think, Alan?
We're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with you, Sandra.
Nah, though. I don't think so. There's some there's definitely big girls who are very beautiful.
Okay.
I think so.
And there's also skinny girls that are very ugly.
Okay. Thank you. Getting all sides.
Yeah. That
Was
makes
that supposed to level out the
Yeah, that definitely evened it all out. Okay, that's okay. All right. And so, what about y'all's thoughts on people who are, body positive? They don't feel the need to lose weight, maybe a Lizzo, or those kind of people. Have you noticed that society finds her body positivity offensive?
I feel like if you go against what you see, then they gonna call you out and say you're offensive or something like that. I feel like she can do that, and people won't be coming at her, and because they'll be afraid oh, you body shaming.
Right.
So I feel like you won't really see it too much out there, the body shaming with that, but it's still happening.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a double standard, because one of the biggest things I think that she got a rise out of was when she wore this oversized t-shirt and it was a square cut out in the back for her butt. Yeah. And I just feel like I feel like it's because the way she looked, she got so much flack. Because I feel like if Beyonce wore that, Rihanna wore that, they would eat that up if Rihanna wore it. You know what I'm saying?
They sell it on Fashion Room.
It literally a oversized t-shirt with a square cut out in the back. But Lizzo was, looked down upon. So.
Definitely. And I feel like it's like this stigma that like she's doing too much for the body positivity thing. Like she always trying to make a statement. But then there's people like Chloe Bailey who's like has done this like complete turn in from being like, I wouldn't even say holistic because she was always grown, but you know, her and Hallie did the flowery girl kind of vibe, and now every time I open my Instagram, she's in lingerie. That video we were talking about, where it's like
the lollipop,
and I feel like that constitutes as doing too much because I feel like
agree.
You can't. Let me make my point before you go on your tangent.
Defensive,
like
that man love her.
Exactly, but my thing is like, there's a difference from. There's nothing wrong with Chloe Bailey doing what makes herself feel confident, but it's like you're making your point, but now it's like you're doing a bit too much for the social media timeline. It's like you can be sexy in your own version of yourself without literally feeding into the stereotype that you can only be sexy if you're laying half naked on Instagram with a lollipop in your mouth.
So how you know she just, that's what she want to do? She grown now.
She's been grown since.
It's like I want to separate myself and be grown, so let me do the most outrageous stuff. It was a bit cringy to me because it's like, why?
Why is it that she be doing too much, but if Lizzo was to do that, oh, look at Lizzo. But
praise Lizzo.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Lizzo.
And I'm not saying there's anything, but like my point is, it'd be different if this was like one video being dropped from Chloe Bailey, and then the next 2 posts were music and grownish or whatever. But Chloe Bailey has kind of at this point decided this is what every post on my Instagram,
every post I'm gonna do,
And it's like, it's one thing to be trying to promote a body positive whatever, but it really just comes off as rebranding. Like, let me rebrand myself as this sex symbol so you guys can buy my music about what's the newest song, Stunning on Her Ex. And please don't get me wrong, you as a musician, you're able to, you know, transfer throughout the genre and figure out what's your bag. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, slow your roll. Why haven't people learned, you know, the Ariana Grande Zendaya way of aging in the industry? Like, gradually. Yeah.
Some people's path are different.
Very true. I mean? Very true. But that's my point. It's like a double standard. It's like people can praise Lizzo. There's space for both people.
Definitely. And I think there's also doing too much on both sides.
Definitely.
But you just can't have the double standard because one's body in some people's eyes is better than others.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the next thing on our hot topics list is, are y'all familiar with what happened with DaniLeigh and DaBaby?
I'm not.
I've seen a short clip.
Right. Yeah. I think I sent you some clips. Yeah. So basically they have a child together and they were in the bed together and they got into an argument and Baby went live while they were arguing, while she was like feeding her child. And she had never shown her child before. So that was like strike one for him. I think they had started fighting. He claimed she was putting hands on him, all this kind of stuff. But the moral of it all was that he was claiming that she was a certified side chick. And she claimed that they were really together. And so I just wanted, you know, y'all's take on that. Because it's like, first of all, why are there 2 different takes on the same experience? And what are y'all thoughts on him disrespecting her like that, going on live, exposing your child, all that kind of stuff? So
I feel like any man who goes on live to like show like what's be going on like behind closed door, that's like
coward.
Like, what are you
stay in your
doing?
room. What's in your room? Stay in your room.
Yeah,
I
like,
agree.
handle your business, so you gotta be on social media first. And 2, if you felt some type of way about her, she's being your side chick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Why is she finding out now? Why didn't you tell her that? Like, wait, you know what I mean?
Literally. Because he was obviously giving her the signs that this is relationship type of stuff. So
I think she bought him a car and everything too.
Yeah, and then I think he took her on a family trip to meet his family.
Then he like post her mac and cheese. I don't think that's something else.
It's very possible. They've done a lot of relationship stuff. There's videos of them laying in the bed together. I mean, just
that video of them dancing in the mirror or something. And he like drags her with his hand
literally. And so a lot of women aren't supporting her because she put out this song where she's basically saying like he wants a light-skinned woman.
Oh, I remember that, the red bone thing.
Yeah, he wants a red bone.
Yikes.
And so a lot of women aren't supporting her, which I think is interesting too, because it's like if you were in her shoes, you know.
The same thing.
Exactly. So
I don't know. I feel like DaBaby, he does a lot for social media. He's kind of similar like Boosie. Like,
yeah,
you really just running that mouth to get clicks. Very 50 Cent vibe. You know, like, let me do whatever I can to, like, stay relevant. And he already, like, it's like digging a grave. Like, people already aren't messing with him for that stuff he did over the summer.
literally.
All this other stuff. And now it's like, let me show my blood as much as I can on social media. And it's like, okay, where was all this energy pre-baby? Like, it's like, regardless of how you feel towards me or whatever, like, there's a child in the equation now.
Exactly.
And so I feel like, especially this isn't even his first kid. It's like DaBaby's third or fourth. It's like, at some point you gotta grow up and recognize, you know, it's bigger than just how you feel.
It's so
like, you know
immature.
And why would you expose her son if she don't want him?
If she didn't want that, yeah.
I just feel like, especially with being like, they're celebrities, you know, people have all this commentary about their kids. You know how people said about Kavi or like Blue Ivy when she was what's face. It's just like, you want your child to be a child.
You have the right to protect your child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just doing too much. And I feel like a big part of it is him trying to get himself back into the media, post all that stuff he did.
But why such a negative way?
Nah, though, that's how Baby came in the game. I think, because I remember the first time I really knew about him was when he went on live.
And beat the dude up in Louis Vuitton store?
Yes.
He said 50%.
He's
so
been doing
problematic.
this.
And that's what he thrives off of, and he knows that's what his audience likes. And so it's like, you know, there are those people on Twitter who are supporting DaBaby, like, oh yeah, call her side chick, see a side chick. Oh, you want to be seen as.
Literally.
Please get off your phone.
Just hoping he'll see the comment.
And like it.
For real.
Like, please put your phone down.
For real. Give it up. Give it up.
Too much.
For DaBaby, all publicity is good publicity.
And that's true.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. But at the same time, it's just like, in the long
keep
run,
losing.
you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so you were just talking about women's bodies. I just think this is the perfect topic to talk about as well.
I was.
Yeah. Sandra was, everyone off camera. Yeah. So there's speculation recently that Kim Kardashian, everyone's familiar with what Kim Kardashian's body looked like, has gotten
It's fake.
has gotten a butt reduction, has gotten it smaller. There's speculation they've done before and after pictures, recent pictures of her. And so I just want to know, you know, body enhancements and alterations have been very popular recently.
Yes.
And if she's getting a reduction, do y'all think that will start the trend of
Getting rid of the BBLs?
you know, going back to natural looking bodies?
Yeah, because she was the one that started getting a big butt, big front, and all that. So if the originator going, you know, rebranded, then I feel like everybody else.
You think people are gonna follow suit?
I think
Nicki Minaj got to be next though.
And like K. Michelle did for her health.
I think it's real.
We're talking about
That's
Nicki
fake.
Minaj.
It's the way you looked
The
up.
only person that's real is
talking about.
Meg.
Like, he can't be
Meg
talking about
Stallion, the
Onika.
only person that's
Onika Maraj.
You're talking
She
about
said it's
Onika?
real.
Who's on Wego?
Sweetie, I need to put somebody's little picture on their phone because
Who's
this
on
man
Onika?
just said it's real.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
Oh, that's
Let
her real
her have
name?
Yes,
I
that's
know
her
that.
name. But like, yeah.
What were you saying about Kim Michelle?
Oh yeah, like K. Michelle had got her butt reduced because of like health problems, all this other stuff. Like that stuff isn't really like, especially if your body's not made for it,
To
can
carry
affect your
all
health,
that weight.
back problems, all that other stuff. So I don't know. I think a lot of people start getting BBLs to like stick with the social media trend. And if that's what you wanted your body to look like, you want that body to look like. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Do it.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
Me neither.
I just personally don't think it's going anywhere. It's too much of the standard look. That all that fast fashion, Fashion Nova, Shein, all their models have build-a bodies, for lack of a better term. So everybody is going to want to look like that, I think, for a long time still. And it's funny that you brought up, y'all were going back and forth on what's real and what's fake, because that's another question I wanted to ask. What are your telltale signs? Like, that's giving fake.
I would love to hear what you think something fake is,
Because
since
boys,
Onika's
boys have interesting
Now, mind
preferences.
you, I come from a, you know what I'm saying, appreciative place. You know what I mean?
What does
If
that
it's
mean?
good work, I'll appreciate it. You know what I mean? I don't turn away good work.
Oh my
You
God.
know what I mean? But I don't know how to tell if it's real or fake. I have no clue.
Okay.
Unless it's
You
a
got that.
real bad job.
Mm-hmm.
One is soggier than the other. One is hanging. Like, that's how I know. But after that, no clue.
bread.
That's the only
I
way.
feel like I can tell for the most part, just like our proportions.
Okay.
Some girls don't look proportional at all.
Yeah.
Like you would be 4'5" when your butt half your size. Like, but you can tell it's fake.
That's very true.
But girls like Megan Thee Stallion, I think it's fake. Yeah, I don't think it's fake.
Yeah,
But
I agree. I don't think it's fake.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like as women, it's easier for us to notice just because like a lot of us can tell how like the female body is supposed to look and all this different stuff. So it's like some stuff be real obvious, like the BBL thing. A big thing is like with liposuction, like if you don't get those massages after, how your stomach looks is like the quickest tell. Like if it starts looking like naughty, yeah, exactly, like stuff like that. Like that's something y'all wouldn't even think about. Like, but yeah, like if you get a liposuction and your stomach's kind of weird, you know they didn't get the massages. Like that's a big part of making sure that your plastic surgery is natural, like the aftercare.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
a lot of people can't afford, like the post stuff.
Yeah. I think another one for me that I can always tell is if the legs don't match. Like you have this big old butt and then these little legs. It's like, you know, how did you do that? or I don't know how to put this. A lot of girls have really nice boobs, but natural boobs don't sit up
under your chin
yes. in a perfect circle. You know what I'm saying? So swear.
Don't it be like the bras?
Yeah, I mean,
bras
like
like
I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, no, you can get a nice push-up bra.
Yeah, like bras do that, but I'm talking like just living life.
Yeah.
If
just
it's like
just living life.
It just is the boobs are not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
like, gravity's a thing.
They shouldn't sit up under your chin like you said, like two basketballs. It's just a little fake. Yeah.
Things to look out for.
You know, and like you said, you could definitely be appreciative of it if it's good work.
So how y'all feel about veneers?
I hate them.
That's a good
one. I hate them because they become this trend, and I feel like one, they look like dentures to me, and so I'm like, why does everyone want dentures? I hate what they do to your teeth to give you veneers. They basically shave your teeth off,
literally.
And so it's like like they have to make your teeth super super skinny. So it's like you really can never go back once you have veneers. It's veneers for the rest of your life. Yeah, and like just stuff like that, and I don't know where we got. The celebrities have created this like fake teeth wave. It's like like.
But his are big. Sometimes they don't know how to talk with them. Gucci Mane, for example, it's like
they get these big sizes. It's like it's a no.
Sometimes it can be natural, but it's just like that's hard too. Because why are your teeth so white too? That's not
scary.
Natural. Yeah.
Terrifying.
I think it's fine. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay. I just couldn't cut it to them shaving my teeth down.
It's a little. They're like
nubs. Like little nubs.
You gotta look at a picture.
It's scary. It's like if one veneer breaks, like doesn't the whole set kind of fall off?
I have no clue.
I have no idea how veneers work. Yeah. But regardless, I'm good on it.
Yeah. No. Same. All right, so the last thing I wanted to ask y'all about. So let me preface this by saying, anybody who knew me before knew I was in love with Odell Beckham Jr.
Here she goes.
Thank
One
you.
of those.
High school, our friend used to say he was gay every day.
I used to have to fight for my life in that science class defending that man and say he was not gay.
Everybody.
So when he just told the world that he was expecting a baby, I did feel some type of way. But I wanted to talk to y'all because he's expecting a baby with his girlfriend. Yeah. And it's like, back in the day, having a baby out of wedlock, that was a no-no.
To some people, it still is.
It still is a no-no. And so I just wanted to know, like, y'all's thought on that. Is that antiquated to y'all? Is it okay to have, a baby mama?
We already know how you feel in this situation. I personally, I don't think that it's like a sin. I don't think you're gonna die if you have children out of wedlock. I think it happens. It's part of life. Having sex leads to babies. It's how we procreate. I think that social media has made baby mama culture a thing. I think.
Who's that? Jada, Ari.
Yeah, like all of them. You know what I'm saying? And all power to them. But it's like there's more to life than just having sex with this man. Like I feel like making yourself a baby mama as your identity shouldn't be
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But if you happen to be having a baby, like him and that girl at Lolo Wood, I think, or whatever, they anyway, they've been together a while, so it's like I'm sure it's a decision they've thought about and all sorts of stuff. Like, is Bryson Tiller married to
He is
Kendra?
not.
No, they've had a baby for a minute, so like stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
it be like that. So okay. If it's a partnership that you're okay with.
Yeah, I think the whole concept with marriage is starting to like fall out of our generation.
It has.
You know what I mean? Less people find are seeing the benefits for them, and you know what I'm saying, they're sticking with the girlfriends, they're sticking with the baby moms. So I feel like that's like a consequence of that.
Yeah. I think on it more of a legal aspect. Like, you have more to stand on as someone's wife. You have to go through a divorce, and things can be correctly handled as far as things being split, the whole child thing, all of that kind of stuff. So just to sit around with someone and play house, it's cute. But then it's like, when things go astray, you know, how do you...
We owe each other nothing, technically.
And you just walk away from that. That's hard. So it's just like, I think to have a marriage is the better route.
I think our generation... I think our generation is hard with commitment. Like, we got commitment.
Nah, for real. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. It's just like, how am I gonna be? How am I gonna be like your girlfriend, the mother of your child, and all this other stuff? And we can't even sign our names on this house together. Like, we can, but it's still like a thing. And no, like, versus like, what happened to the marriage, joint bank account, you know, whatever. Like, try to figure it out to where we can be a unit.
Y'all can't file taxes together. None of that
nothing.
stuff.
If you get in a car crash, technically your mother is who gets to decide.
Your mother is the person to contact.
Meanwhile,
and it's like, I'm sitting up here cooking for you, cleaning for you. I done had your baby. Wait a minute.
I get to say it whether I pull the plug. That's my point.
Yes, I need to
say.
say.
And if I was your girlfriend, like, I don't have that. That forever girlfriend stuff is for the birds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how they do that. Yeah. So it's just like, and I feel like babies trap you. Definitely. So that's why I'm also like kind of hesitant of it too, because it's like women get trapped with these kids because a man's life can continue just fine. He won't lose a wink of sleep if he doesn't have to. And it's like a woman has this new commitment of a child. Yeah. So I feel like the least you can also get is a ring on your finger. Yeah.
But
I don't think a baby needs a ring now. I don't know about that.
A baby does not mean a ring.
But I think a baby could lead to the conversation of one, or at least a sense of direction. Yes, instead of what Mr. Bordeaux is about to go on a tangent about.
Because now we have this new level of commitment with each other. Yes, because it's 18 years. We're stuck. And now we're just supposed to be BF and GF still.
Yes. Hold on. Y'all not about to say, like, we make y'all stuck.
That's what
hold on.
pregnancy is.
Because
you carry something in your stomach for that much.
You can't be out here in these streets like you used to be.
I can't be out here with me.
The wife left.
The wife.
I could leave too.
Y'all can't.
After we push something out of our vagina.
Yeah, you be like,
y'all also.
Yeah,
some of these girls out here also be trapping us.
You want to hear something funny?
What's up?
You can have sex and get 4 girls pregnant, and we all have babies.
Back to back.
Meanwhile, me, I'm out the game for 9 months. So regardless of how you feel about the situation, I'm stuck. You can think that we
after that 9 months, you could choose.
9 months.
Now I have to take care of the baby.
And now we gotta deal with it for 18 years.
But what you have to deal with is different from what
postpartum depression.
What's different?
Man,
first of all, the baby gets
the men got higher depression than y'all. First of all,
and where do you read that at? Show me that statistic.
Oh God,
because my boy, he didn't know this.
I don't know how men have higher
postpartum depression.
No. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it. Whoa.
Okay, now we're talking about with a child.
That's where that from y'all and the kid, and providing for the
that I
both of
consume
y'all.
in my body goes straight to this child.
Literally,
so you can eat hamburgers, smoke weed, do whatever you want to
drink, go to the club, stand on the couch in your section.
Literally, you say all that. Me
driving
all 9 months.
That's
9 months.
But realistically speaking, if a guy is having a baby in 9 months, he's not partying. He ain't doing all that. He's stacking his bread up for
I
the
believe
baby.
there's a man that you love. His name is Future. the time don't stop.
I don't love Future.
You're a fan. We've had this conversation, and therefore his Future gets a girl pregnant, and he tweets on Instagram that he's not supporting it. It goes about his day.
He's a professional baby maker. That's literally all he does.
I just want to be a
How
sperm
much
bank.
money you think he spent on like
child support?
I don't think
After
a lot.
they drag him?
They literally
So
have to force him to pay. He denies children. I think that's horrible. Imagine finding out your daddy denied you 16 years ago.
Yes.
You'd be a bit
upset.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta have to
You're going to have to have a conversation.
He's a paternity test king. You have to give him a document. 3 of them.
He
4
still
paternity
denies
tests.
them. The 2 baby mamas got together and said, let's test our children together. Because he claimed one and didn't claim the other. And they both had the same paternal percentage.
Yes.
So they had the same daddy.
Here he
No, I
That's
still
not my
think,
child.
like, I agree with y'all. If you got the, if you,
He's like, I did not have sex with them.
So how y'all feel about Sierra? You know, she go from Future, who's all the way on this side, to Russell Wilson,
Sierra's
all the way on this side.
But I also feel like Sierra sat and really spent time to get there. Meanwhile, Future has just bounced to the next Instagram model he can find.
That's so true. I think Sierra has done self-work.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have something like that in your life without working on yourself to attract it. Why? Why you
And I think there's a difference from being a daddy and being a father.
Hey, man.
Preach, Kelsey. Been a father. That's what I'm
Go,
saying.
girl.
Like, Future doesn't stop his entire world to make sure that his child is okay.
No.
Meanwhile, Sierra she had no choice. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
true.
we can say that Future financially supports whatever. No proof of that has been shown.
No, Russell Wilson take care of his baby.
He does
That's what
take
I'm
care of
saying.
his baby,
And
and it shows that it's possible.
Yes, and
he's
he
should
still
be
a very
ashamed of
busy
himself.
man. Yeah,
Men swear that they have all this pride and all this other stuff. How do you feel about another man raising your child?
literally,
That
and he
should-
doesn't seem to care.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is horrible.
So please, now go on your tangent.
Yes.
Men have more depression than women.
Or just your thoughts on baby mamas in a whole.
Yes, we don't want to hear the depression thing.
Save it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we go through a lot too.
And we didn't negate that. We didn't say that you didn't. I'm just saying it's crazy
They
that
were.
you. Oh my gosh, it's crazy for you to claim that men have it worse after the woman has the baby. That's just crazy.
I'm saying men have it hard.
Wait, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying. You know,
When we say men-
comparing hardship.
When we
But
say-
you did say higher.
When we say
No,
men,
but it is. That's the.
we talking about the men that's gonna be there to take care, like to make sure they kid right.
Oh my
Mhm.
fault.
And
My
what
fault.
is
It
their
wasn't. It
struggle?
wasn't depression. It was suicide.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine. And what is their struggle?
I know.
Once we
I
decide
know
we're gonna
people
raise a child.
who would go to work a whole week and had after they paid child support, they left with a couple $100 in their pocket.
Okay. And
What
He
you-
did
what
what
can
he
you
was-
do with $100 now?
He did what he was supposed to do though, and
Yeah.
took care of his kid.
Exactly. No.
So now, how can we live? Now we struggling.
If all the bills are paid, you know what I'm saying? That's when you choose between necessity and want.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you might not have to be able to buy them shoes this month in the game and all this other stuff, but
I mean, that's
But imagine doing that for 18 years.
it's called being.
Do you think you
involved.
could do that?
Now listen,
If I have a job that can actually support me, not no part-time job, I'm talking I'm actually making money. Yeah, probably, because it's called budgeting and finance.
and
all this different
also
stuff.
after only having a couple hundred in my pocket after a couple paychecks, I'm not gonna allow that to continue to happen.
Exactly.
Okay,
I gotta
I
pick
got
me
a
up a
question for
part-time
y'all.
job.
Exactly.
I got a question. Since y'all think it's so easy for the guy, right? Why don't y'all ever switch roles with us?
Switch roles, how so? Would you like
So
to?
you wanna carry the baby?
Yeah. No,
Let's switch.
not-
I would love
carry
to
the
if I
baby.
could.
Wait,
lay
hold on.
down
I'm
with
talking about
the
after
birth.
y'all give birth.
Okay.
Of course.
Switch
You know
roles,
what
how
I'm saying?
so?
I take the baby. You go work.
That's a part of it. That's why it's called maternity leave. As soon as that's over, I'm right back in work like you are.
No, I'm saying not
No.
like I'm taking care of the child. You
Fathers
bring
do
it
that.
up.
There's a such thing as
How's that?
paternity
Why
leave.
don't that happen more often? Like in terms of y'all switching roles after y'all.
Yeah, why is it more?
Right.
That has a lot to
And
do
then y'all
with a
start
mother's need.
criticizing how the dude is. You know
Well,
what I'm
hear me
saying?
out. That has a lot to do with the mother's need to be there with baby day to day when it's first born. You got breastfeeding. They have to make that skin to skin contact. All that kind of stuff. They have to make that connection. You know, mom can't just have the baby. She has to heal
Yeah.
and then go right back to work. So all of that has to happen at home.
Definitely.
You know, and you're supposed to be at home too. It would be smart for you to go to work while I'm doing this. So I think that's where that
And then if you'd
establishment
like
is
to take a
happening.
break, you can. I feel like paternity leave is a thing now, right?
It
They're
is
figuring out
it is
exactly.
a thing. Mhm.
But to say that we don't switch roles with y'all, if we could, we would.
Yeah, it's just
That-
No, y'all wouldn't.
No,
But it's
y'all-
not-
Y'all love being
That's my
housewives
Guys,
and not having to work.
But this
Who
is
is
my
y'all?
exactly.
We
First
not-
of all,
y'all not y'all.
I'm uneducated. I
But
plan on
them-
having a job.
Them baby mamas out there.
But yeah, that's my point though. It's
Jada,
like,
Ari.
okay.
If y'all see this, I'm talking about y'all.
but like that's my point. It's like I get that and I understand that, but you also have to recognize there are systems in place that we can't control. Like, I can't help that I had to carry a child for 9 months. I can't help that requires time to heal and let stitches heal. If you get a C-section, you gotta deal with that. All the other stuff, postpartum depression is a thing. Like, those are all things that we have to deal with. And so it's like, it's unrealistic for you to think that after we have a child,
she could just snap back into work.
And you just have all this struggle that's competed. While yes, fathers also have depression and all these different things, it's not equated on the same level, because if you aren't pushing out the child, I'm sorry, it's how I feel about it. Fight me about it. I don't care.
It's different. I agree.
Push out.
That's all y'all have to do. That's all you have to do.
Like, it's so easy.
I'm not saying it's easy, but it ain't that hard.
After that one day. No, hold on. I get what you're saying.
It's not hard.
I get
16
what
hours
you're
of
saying.
labor. While a small hole in your body is being stretched long enough to let a person come
but
out.
also, you act like that those 9 months didn't happen, like she got pregnant, didn't happen.
And also, let's get rid of that stigma that pregnancy doesn't hurt. That shit hurts too. For 9 months,
it's a long
the first trimester
Okay,
is nausea.
Okay. We'll give y'all a year. We'll give y'all a year after birth. Year.
But
and then we switch roles.
And who made them the time?
But listen.
The rules.
Why y'all had a baby in y'all? Who y'all think out there trying to make sure we can have enough food for 3 people now?
Hey, guess what? I had a job before I got pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnancy happened. Look at that. Still have a savings account. All this other stuff. Y'all acting like as soon as she was pregnant,
we were broke.
her entire life just deleted.
Yeah.
And it started where you have a job and we have no money. That has all to do with planning. That's why planning.
No, that has all to do with men being the provider of the family.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but like she's saying, her money didn't disappear. It's not like y'all's savings and the money that you guys accumulated together went away.
Exactly.
Unless y'all having these babies.
These, you know what I'm saying?
Which is very common as well.
Exactly. But I just feel like if we're in a space where we've planned this, we're married, all of these things that lead to having a family, then we should be fine. But you and this whole scary, I'm gonna have to lead the pack. My say is just like,
I don't care if I'm married, if I'm making 6 figures, if I find out my wife is having a baby, I'm gonna have to sell all my shoes or something. Cause that's
so extreme. That's so
you gotta think college funds.
You're making 6 figures. Okay, you have 9 months to figure that out.
18 years.
This man could be on eBay as soon as she showed him the test.
It's just a lot us men have to think about when, like.
Yes, and while you think about it, I'm preparing to push a child out of my body. And that's all I have to say.
That's all we have.
Y'all didn't win. Hold on, y'all not about to act like y'all just won.
Podcast is over.
No, podcast not
we
over.
Appreciate
No, Paul, time out. No.
We will have a break.
We will see y'all
No.
next week. Next time.
No. We gotta make